some of the drafts coming out from Indonesia, they pick up the Terizla together with the Fredrin and the Eve.
You're gonna get penalty zone. And there's no escape mechanism for the Martyrs without a combo. And you are playing against a lineup that can... This is bad.
And this is a sign for Philippines that there is no help from Daigon on this turtle objective. And this is not the usual play that we see from them because there is a delay on this glue. And we see Fumi Echo in front of the 3 players of Philippines. Forced to flicker out. There is a play. Vival will secure that turtle. Here comes the Divine Judgment. Turtle will go to the side of Indonesia as well. And Vival or Genie with a double kill for Indonesia.
Their members up top.
Actually, with the position of Philippines, probably they might want to go for a play at the bottom lane or a trade. But we see 2 players from Philippines try to contest this turtle objectives as Genie and Vivian.
Vivian!
The zone out, the jungler Alpuerto already doing life. Turtle is there as well, and another turtle secure for the side of Indonesia. Daigon is forced to back away of the TPs.
They were not able to take out Shell. And that's really, really crucial as Indonesia gets the momentum from now on.
That is in the middle of the turret on the middle lane. Vivian is down. We have the Divine Judgment. Not enough damage from the side of Philippines as Genie will go for that real-world manipulation. Fumi Echo with that penalty zone. Daigon forced to back away, and Fumi Echo is just there with the passive damage on this Terizla, and Indonesia right now still
100% kill participation, and she already has the Bloodlust Axe.
Blazing Dawn from Chell. Bibero low on life. Still alive on that moment, but I think Indonesia will not force that kill against the Philippines.
The vicinity.
Watch out for Vivian though, the Scufra.
Again, Fumi Echo as well is here. I mean, a lot of threat from the crowd control heroes of Indonesia as the turtle will be reset.
Vivian, they see the Kaja.
Oh, Immortality, by the way, for Vivian. We have Perez destroying turret, but another penalty on Fumi Echo. Vivian is going to be the target. No retaliation here from the side of Philippines. Daigon, by the way, uses the flicker. And a turtle again for Indonesia. 4 players at the top lane. Vival, Vivian, and the rest will try to secure. Shoot into the ball. And Shell again with a blazing to it. While the players of Indonesia will secure turret at the top lane.
The result of what they have been doing well when it comes to zoning out the members of Team Philippines and eventually just taking over this game.
Speaking of taking over, bottom lane is going to be the target here for Indonesia. Daigon is forced to back away. We see Vivian again. Those turret times is really working well for Indonesia.
There's a reason why they picked...
Little to no information for Philippines as to where she will be.
Yeah.
That's why it is really effective. But wait, here comes the Divine Judgment from the side of Philippines. This might be the retaliation from them. And they will secure a kill against Vival, and that is the jungler. And
you can see now that Indonesia 2,200 gold lead, but
look
now
at the damage from the gods.
That hurt. That hurt. Perez is the target. Flicker out for the Scary. Vivian already low on life. She has the immortality though, but still not be able to survive the damage from the Philippines. But Chell will go in for the turret destruction at the middle lane. And Philippines right now starting this Lord actually, as Fumi Echo is the only player that has information that the Philippines is trying to take this Lord, as Amores will secure the Lord. But wait, Fumi Echo comes in for that penalty zone. Wind of Nature has been used by Perez. Federacer is there for the counter, and we have the Divine Judgment. Alpuerto with the Mortal Coil. Fumi Echo and the rest of Indonesia is away. But wait, the damage is not enough for Daigon as a mega kill for Genie. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
From Chell. And we can see right now that Indonesia is not forcing a team fight against the Philippines right now. But out of the middle lane, the Philippines will secure another turret against Indonesia.
Oh my goodness.
Bibero is down as Genie will
all onto the cannon. And with the jump in coming up from Vivian, they were able to get the Kajak kill. And Indonesia again re-establishes control. This Claude is massive.
Oh my god, literally shredding the HP bars of the Filipino team as we see the real-world manipulation for Genie in between the suitors just to zone out.
Awkward RWM though. Say that this Claude is a huge problem in the team fights, and they have not fully utilized the Kaja pick as of yet.
Oh,
as I
nice
say
divine
that,
judgment for the side of Philippines. Vivian is down. And we can see right now Philippines on the space on the purple buff of Indonesia. We could see...
however, as both sides may just look to fight, Vivian going for the jump!
Vivian for the face check, catches one, and that is going to be Vivero. Vivero is done. We see Diagon to back away Amores. Retribution, by the way, has been used
my
for Rival
goodness.
just to slow down the Farsa of Team Philippines as Indonesia will wreak havoc against Philippines. We have another player down, and that is El Puerto, the jungler of TPH.
My goodness, Indonesia on a tear, and that is started once again by Vivian's jumps. I think the rest of Indonesia, they know for sure when their teammate will be jumping, and they jumped it all together. That was beautiful to see coming out from Team Indonesia, and now they have taken the Lord and mid lane as well.
Very amazing strategies being... Yes, you might say that the carry has damage, but how about the other else? How about the others?
You really needed that frontliner for Perez to do those free hits, and right now Indonesia's Lord will be defended here by Team Philippines, but Vivian again. I mean, you know, you have to be nervous when you see those stretches from the Kufra, but we can see the pedal zone from Kumi Echo. Vivero is done, but as well as Vivian for Team Indonesia, although she has the immortality. Kumi Echo with that immortality as well. Chell with a blazing duet. We have the players of Team Philippines already low on life. Two players down for the team. By the way, Diagon has been forced to back away for the regeneration as Chell will go in for the tower lock. That is the plot of Team Indonesia. We have a minion wave
Three more waves
here at the middle lane. The pressure is on for Philippines to defend their base, but they are ready to defend this one. Diagon is forced to back away from Echo already alive, but look at Shell! Indonesia takes game number 1.
That is the first game going in favor of Team Indonesia in this.
You know, it's a viable matchup for the Fredrin to play.
For you to prevent the Fredrin from locking you down. Where do you go? Surely the far side of the Cloud will have some problems with this Natalia Xavier, so that should be the win condition for Team Philippines. Be true, because that's Natalia, right? You don't want to expose yourself in the mid lane.
And Xavier's not gonna rotate towards the XP lane. You know, it's a hard task.
Ooh, speaking of hard, that was a hard call for the side of Philippines to contest that turn.
The Natalia would not pose a threat, and after that, this is you know, just Indonesia moving around the map because Natalia is non-existent for them now.
Yeah, just when we thought that the Philippines just there to just defend the turret.
Saving the Flicker's battle spell because she is rocking that the PYT.
Speaking of rocking, again another rocking wild charge from the rock of Indonesia. We could see another turtle objective.
They have found Vivero this time.
Oh, that was close, but Vivero in the hands of Vival. Still not done yet. El Puerto will come in for the side of Philippines. And look at that. The Indonesia will go in for this turret lock at the bottom lane.
Fast movements coming down from Indonesia. And Chini, seeing that, you know, those small lines, those invisible lines of the Natalia, immediately using the feathered airstrike just to make sure that the Natalia gets stunned. Even though she was able to...
Vivero gonna be spotted out immediately.
That is a better airstrike from Chini, and Indonesia right now, they're just prepared with this Natalia pick from Philippines. Although we could see at the top lane that Diagon and the rest of the Indonesian players are fighting for this turtle, but still a clear.
So much territory, and especially with Indonesia just moving on towards top lane. Sheldo!
Whoa! This is a matchup between the marksman, but Vivian is there to seal the deal against Perez of Team Philippines. But wait, Shell is down, by the way, by the hands of El Puerto. And we can see Vivian already now low on life. Diagon is a player from Philippines that will zone this one out.
So tanky.
So tanky.
Especially alongside the walls.
Oh, the
flicker!
Yeah, that was close, but the revitalize, the regeneration is their forge.
Well, she actually has a lot more levels compared, a lot more EXP, I mean, compared to Vival. So that could be one thing that Team Philippines could be riding on.
Big problem, however, is this Grok. They'll have Flicker and 45, but they're rushing this Lord, and Philippines, they're in position actually. Natalia's not here, however. They don't see all of the heroes of Indonesia. Oh, Daigon!
Oh,
Daigon!
Daigon is gonna be the target here for Indonesia. Are they gonna be successful? Daigon is still alive. Dawning Light will not take effect against the players of Indonesia. Vivero is done, Natalia is done, and Bival is here in depth on the map of Team Philippines as El Puerto will secure a kill against Indonesia, but Fumieko is there. The battle of the XP laners. This time around, Fumieko wins, and Chini comes in for the wings by
the flicker. And I like this choice by Vivero. She is basically acting like a gold laner now, pressuring the bottom lane, and that means split fight for Indonesia. Farsa is gonna show up, however. Oh, the kill!
Oh! High surprise for Vivero. There's no Farsa for Team Indonesia for this match. This might be the time for Philippines to secure this Lord objective. We could see them actually forcing Indonesia to reset this Lord. By the way, nice wall from Vivian on that one, since they don't have the Farsa.
Yeah,
earlier, but again,
just like stop it.
Stop everyone here. But speak of stop, Daigon is here, and Fumieko to stop players of the Philippines as Indonesia would rather go for the split push here at the bottom lane.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier change target. How about change playstyle?
Available for this team fight. So El Puerto and even Daigon is positioned for this Lord take. This might be for Philippines, but for Indonesia, they are ready to contest this one. A Dawning Light has been used. We see that Vivero to be a part of the mission as well. Fumieko now low on life, and Al Puerto with a killing spree for the side of the Philippines. And Vivero again against Chini, and 3 players down for Indonesia.
And that is definitely the swing on the side of Team Philippines. They got 3 imported kills. First onto Chell, next onto Fumieko. Now they will take the Lord so easily as Al Puerto is so much on point with this Lancelot, ever so closer to getting that Lord, and now they will have the lead. It goes amazing to it, but the damage, it's not going to be enough. Morris to take out 2, the Dawning Light. The Immortality proc, Vivian is going to be running away with the wall charge, but that means the Team Philippines will be able to push the turret in the middle, and they will get more. My goodness, Philippines out of nowhere now holding on to the lead.
Oh my, so many crucial misplays coming out from Indonesia, and Philippines, they go for the punish. They make this hold even bigger. And again, Amores' problem is starting to pop off against Indonesia. The damage from the Dawning Light is insane. And as well as Vivero on the back line. Again, especially with the Dar hit Shell dying twice in a quick succession for Indonesia. It's really, really crucial for their game. And look at the damage coming out from Amores.
We can see right now, Team Philippines trying to push this turret at the bottom lane. Wild Charge, by the way, has been used already by Vivian. We have the better airstrike. The players of Team Indonesia
Daigon!
Low on live. El Puerto is forced to back away. Daigon, a victory deep against under the base of Team Indonesia. But look at those spams from Perez and even Amores. Shell will use that Wind of Nature, save with the blazing
the savior!
But again, Amores.
Chini attempted to go for the feathered airstrike on the back line. It was only able to land once.
Yep, quick take on the Lord. 17 minutes in.
Again, sacrificial play from Daigon.
Daigon's immortality.
Nets them a Lord kill.
Still alive, by the way.
The Farsa when it comes to the defense.
Okay, so we could see Fumieko to be in the front line for the defense of Team Indonesia on this game, but it is a bit difficult for the Philippines to initiate again. But we could see the better airstrike for Chini already, and look at that Shell. Daigon is still alive though for the Philippines.
Vivian
comes in with the grab. Vivian. We will have the proc. Shell come in for that blazing duet. Vivian is down. Vival as well. 2 players down for Indonesia as a third and the middle lane is going to be the target here for Philippines. Fumieko already low on life. We could see a stun against El Puerto. Blazing duet plus a Wind of Nature. With a free hit for this one. For the side of Team Philippines.
They want to end. Base lock.
They have the minion wave, although for Team Indonesia, not enough kit to defend as we head 1-1 on this grand finals match. Woo!
Just like that, the Filipinos are dancing as they snag game. Well, you just saw, but this is the decision from both.
If both teams chill, this is a favorable comp for PH. But again, there is still that factor of the Kufra
And you can see right now, Vival and Al Puerto positioned here in the turtle objective. First turtle of the game. We can see Vivian stretching, and Al Puerto is going to be the target. The Blessing of the Moon Goddess has been procced, and Vivian is forced to flicker out as the turtle will go to the hands of Philippines' Fumieko. Nope.
From Indonesia to be happening, and it's gonna be turtle number 2 with Al Puerto in front. Vivero and Amores, they have their ultimates up.
Okay, we have the IMU on Chini with that real world manipulation. Turtle has been reset, so this might be a 5v5 team fight as the XP laners will be here as well. Here comes Vivian with the
nicely timed Mortal Coil.
manipulation. Here comes the counter engage, but the turtle will go to the side of Indonesia. But wait, Bear is here for those
Vival?
springs. Vival
No
in
puncture.
between, but wait, Chini is going to be the target here for
there you
Team
go.
Philippines. Vival is there as well. We see models and cuddles, but the real damage from the Philippines is right here, 4-0.
3 kills, and that includes the 4 kills in total, including the first blood. They might not get the turtle number 2, but they got a massive team fight win, and this is because of their sustain. They have also
The players of Indonesia is actually there for Philippines. They will go straight, specifically Al Puerto on this turtle objective. No contest from the side of Indonesia as the retribution
Of PH, Vival, Fumieko, and Vivian cannot play properly against the smartest. Bottom lane, however,
Diagon
Diagon.
is the target
Be careful,
here at
that's
the
an
bottom
Arlot.
lane. Okay, we have the final
That's an
smash
Arlot.
for Diagon. Look at the
That's an Arlot.
sustain for the explainer of Philippines. No trade from Indonesia as set of Philippines. This is a perfect time for us to take this floor. No contest
They're not
for the side
giving
of
up.
Indonesia. Space give it though for the players of Philippines. All for Indonesia. They will secure a turret here at the bottom lane.
Yeah.
somebody has to recall to say this, but Indonesia will just trade. They know that they will not have any advantage. The pickup was there from Dagon, although they threw everything, including the kitchen sink, onto that particular hero. They managed to take him out, to take her out. So after taking so much time, but they did lose the Lord.
And I have to say it was a greedy play from Dagon to try and fight that. She was already in a much better spot. She could have lived, and Indonesia would have still taken out the bottom tower, which was a good trade for their side. Because again, realizing the threat that they cannot fight against PH as of right now.
As the Lord has been defended, we could see a shift on the rotation of Philippines. They will force this bottom lane turret to be destroyed. Look at that!
Yes, the amount of slow.
And from behind, Vivero was just there to secure the kill against Fumieko.
They cut the corners, like the slow from Eve and the slow from Estes. They didn't put it in one spot, they put it in two spots. And Fumieko did not have a fun time on trying to escape that. Again, the sword intent, you need to charge that.
Really, you want to look for all of the outer turrets, but Team Philippines are going to be settling for that one. Initiation coming from Dagon.
Vivian forced to flicker out, but Vivian is going to be down. A decimate is the answer, says Al Puerto. And Philippines right now. Just look at the sustain. Yes, there is a damage from Chell, but Vivera is just there for those heals. And Perez was with those free hits. And this round, Philippines is on the aggressive side.
Here comes the
Amores!
Nova Final Slash committed by Team Philippines. They snag a kill once again, and there's the chain. Gonna be the Matrix down for the count. Dagon is gonna keep herself safe, and the Perez just hitting onto the turret. In comes Alberto. Retribution, triple kill for Alberto. The
Mortal Coil
gets out, gets away with murder as Team Philippines will now get the turret and a 5,000.
A shift for Indonesia that again is
That's an Arlot. That's an Arlot. That's an Arlot.
It's the same story.
That's an Arlot.
Deja vu. And Shell will secure the Indonesia. Shell will TP out.
Oh, Fumieko, you're gonna walk
they
again.
are alive. No. Fumieko.
Wow.
Is down in the hand.
Just on time, and I think that's pixel perfect as well. Mid lane definitely will be taken out. Alberto just manning the front lines for Team Philippines as Perez and the gang, they will be moving themselves towards the bottom lane.
Oh, the muddles.
Okay,
so
not
much
really
damage.
hurt. Again, reward manipulation here
Amores.
for Amores for the side of Team Philippines. Just sorting out the players of Indonesia, and a lot of pressure coming in from the Filipino team. Look at that. The bottom lane is really the target. Fumieko comes in, but nope. She's still alive for this one. Al Puerto again in front of the players of Indonesia. Here comes the ball of Indonesia.
Oh no,
Again,
Mortal Coil!
and flicker out, but we have the Blessing of the Moon Goddess Indonesian version. Al Puerto has the immortality though, and in front of the members of Indonesia, we have players of Team Philippines just doing those free hits.
Amazing wave clear though from Indonesian side, but
see.
for how long? Real world manipulation by Amores.
Fumieko gonna be falling low. The stun connects. He's still being controlled. Taken out as well. Benedetta out. Vival wants to defend, but she's taking so much damage as well. Will keep herself alive. And on number 3, we don't know. The medic is here for Team Philippines.
I mean, this is
Daigon!
Daigon! Oh my God, Shella already on live. We can see right now. Team Philippines, Al Puerto on the legendary Vival forced to back away, but still Indonesia holding onto the base. A nice minion wave.
16 seconds. Can they wait this out?
No battle spells, by the way, for the players of Team Indonesia. Fumieko is forced to elect to fight
Daigon!
to go back to the base, and another inhibitor turret destroyed by the Filipino squad. Still Indonesia on the defense.
The Benedetta might not be really the good choice here.
Yeah.
This last pick for Indonesia. If they pick up something else, like maybe
There's
Terizla, could be they could have had a better early game, right? And
So she will regain those HP back.
This is now the Lord of the Team Philippines knocking on the middle lane. Indonesia will
Mieko.
defend this one out. We have the Blessing from the Moon Goddess. Vivian already doing live, but it's
Not
going to be
enough damage.
legendary for Al Puerto. And look at those free hits from Perez, but
Perez.
they're still alive. Okay, we have the regeneration for the side of Team Philippines. We have 4 players still defending their base. Look at Daigon in front.
Final
Of
slash!
with a final slash against the Indonesian team. And we have a tower lock as Philippines 1 win away on securing the gold.
match point for Mobile Legends. Bang Bang.
There's no mobility. Team
Yeah,
Philippines.
the honorary one.
The
and
honorary
the
gold
legit
winner.
one.
Okay, we know for sure that the backshow will have a little bit of advantage, despite the people, being excited about this Natalia pick. It's not exactly an easy Natalia game.
Yeah, and
A lot of skills, by the way, used by the Philippines, even the
Puerto.
Drillor
Al Puerto.
manipulation, and Vival will secure the turtle object.
Baksha and the Grok with both the flicker wall charge and just the mobility of the Baksha. This time around, the Beatrix and Parsa could potentially take out the Melissa
Ooh.
from miles away.
Wait, okay, there's a steal from Vival, but Perez is low life. Go away, but the first ball will go to the hands of Shell. Vival is already low life. Amores will take a kill.
Does have ultimate.
Oh!
Wrong target.
She missed.
Wrong target. Oh.
Okay.
that's gonna
No executment.
hurt. Better in terms of team
Okay,
fight. Oh, Vivian!
there's another play. Perez again is going to be the casualty for Team Philippines. Vivero against 4 players of Indonesia. Amars is there as well. We have Vivian, the Rock,
Oh, the
on
barrier.
the Guardians barrier.
Bottom lane though, Turtle.
Okay, so we might have a trade though for Philippines, and that is going to be the Turtle. Fumieko is low on life, but the Philippines just finding a way to even things out against Indonesia.
Yeah, but then again, that was Indonesia to have an early game farm. Massive, and they took away another important micro objective away from Al Puerto. That's a purple buff.
Okay, a lot has been happening here in
Oh,
our
Vivian!
map, but Vivian again with that one charge Shell again with another kill. That is
Comparably to that game, this will be difficult.
Possible
Vivero finding
kill.
opening. Shell is alone. They have the damage this time, or do they? Yes, they do. Vivian threatening for a kill. Will get it.
okay. That was an intense
perfectly.
power of nature again.
Oh, wow.
We have 2 cash.
To make trades on the map, because if you don't, the Beatrix will just be able to capitalize on the momentum that Indonesia has right now.
And speaking of grades, that is going to be a turret for.
Keeps on dying, but if she gets kills, right? So that could be a trade-off for Shell. But
Daigon?
losing Al
Ooh.
Puerto is not that good for their squad. I think that they will not have any
Whoa,
condition
whoa.
turtle, but
That is a
Daigon.
solo kill though for Daigon,
Exactly.
and we have Indonesia for the retaliation. Vivian is now on a killing spree, an answer for an answer.
doing a great job, just taking over the map once again. Daigon, ever so courageous.
Okay,
So
we have the
bold.
final
Wow.
slash though. That is outside the real manipulation. We have the wild charge against Amores. Flicker out for her, and the players of Team Philippines will be on the back. But we also have another flicker,
Shell!
another damage from Shell, and the players of Philippines is slowly dying on this team fight. 2 casualties after that clash.
Well done, coming out from the Beatrix. Now they get more. Daigon will have to defend. Great
Oh, the
final
final
slash.
flash.
The connection from the Vengeance puts a low, but the flicker from Chell. It's gonna be enough. In comes the Eve. Not gonna be able to reach anyone as Paris goes down as well. Indonesia, they take another objective, and they take the purple buff as well.
In the middle of the
To make sure that these side lanes are pushed. You cannot play against Indonesia when these side lanes are not pushed because Indonesia would just group up. They don't have the task of clearing the minion waves, and they could just snowball with grouping up a spy, taking your resource, taking your junk.
all over the place. They have the Grok. They even have Fumi Echo to just dive in against them.
They have Flicker again, by the way, on Vivian, so this might be an initiation wherein they can just wipe out Philippines, especially with the feathered airstrike coming from Chini. Chini has done a fantastic job of taking down these zeros on the backline.
Daigon is done, but we can see again Paris with the spray hits. Al Puerto will be in front of the Filipino squad. The turret is still there for Philippines, and they are defending Indonesia. Well, 9K. Wow. Another minion wave out of the middle lane. We have the Guardian's Barrier, but still Philippines, they can extend this game. But look at that. Just one shot from Chell.
That was enough. And onto the bottom lane, Alberto will be able to defend for now. Entire team of Indonesia will be very happy of the results of their first. Can they take this Lord? Vivian gonna be spawning out Alberto. That means that Philippines will not have any contention whatsoever of this.
Vivero's not here.
Especially because Vivero already showed herself down the bottom lane.
Yep.
For Team Indonesia, and I believe Shell, she does have enough HP to survive the initial burst of Vivero. But with the Dar hit, I don't think so.
Okay, we saw that Chini has already used her
Vivero.
feathered airstrike. Vivero already has the information about this. So Fumi Echo
Ouch!
is
Ouch!
attacking, but look at that. Paris already half on life. Fumi Echo, though, that's a bit deep on the base
Now
of the side of Team Philippines.
Oh, they see the Natalia.
They saw that.
They saw the Natalia, yes. So we have Chini to defend that
Oh,
one.
Vivian!
We have that one charge, and Diagon is
Real world.
forced to be out on this game, and we could see a double kill for Chell. We have the minion wave though for the side of Team Philippines, but we only have 2 players to defend this one out. Chell on those free hits, and we are heading on a game number 5.
Wow, amazing response coming out from Team Indo.
And
I don't think you're allowed to use it.
One thing is for sure, they are now relying on their instincts. We know for sure that these are the heroes that they are prepared. The last game of the series, winner gets the gold medal.
just poking Fumi Echo, and this is the same story actually in terms of Turtle taking that you want to force those skills as much as possible to be used. We see a lot of level 4s, but Retribution is on the hands of the Val. But also for Fumi Echo plus the Flicker as well. The real
Unfortunate because Philippines really wanted to go for the level 4s as they connect onto Vivian.
Ooh, ouch.
Ooh,
that hurts.
but on the
Sustainable
top
damage!
lane.
Vivian lands the Numinum Blast, and that will be a kill.
Like, if you think about how Philippines engages in a team fight, it's mostly the mini bursts of damage coming out from Eve in the Moscow.
Speaking of mini burst, by the way, at the top lane, we see a kill against Shell. Amor still alive with the help of those shields from the RWM. Amoris will secure a kill, same with the Grok on the double kill. And Philippines and Indonesia, the gold swing is real. Indonesia still able to defend his turret on the bottom lane, and Philippines gets that turtle.
This is a problem that they need to address, and I think you answered it up with the late game scaling from the Savior, because Perez will always be able to maneuver around these fights, especially up against Melissa and Teresla. There's no hard catch against this Moscow unless they get a perfect hit from the Numinum Blast.
And Philippines are doing what Indonesia was doing to them in the previous games, just use macro.
Oh, bottom lane, Vivian.
Although bottom lane is gonna be Paris as the casualty. Indonesia with a nice kill for them. That is the gold laner of Team Philippines. But we could see two players being added out of bottom lane. Vivero is down. Even Amores is the target. Although for the Philippines, they are going for the trade at the top lane. But look at Vival just
Oh, the
zoning
connection.
out Morris. Morris is still alive. The marksman, but it's really more of deciding who is going to be the target. We have the wall charge at the top lane. Vivian is
Spear.
here though. We have to go away. Real reputation to counter that one out. And a kill for a kill. But the main problem for Indonesia, that is the marksman. And if we look at the third Lord
Third
objective, rather, Alberto is not as well. And Daigon is forced to use the flicker out. A lot has been happening on the map.
Great concealed play coming out from Philippines, but you can argue that the Eve ultimate was far too late. They lose one hero, they might lose another, and that's going to be Daigon going down. Indonesia taking over the Lord Pit. They might have lost their marksman, but they will now regain control of the game. Economy is going to be on their side for sure after taking this Lord. And all that Philippines can do right now is to clear out the minion wave in the middle, as well as the bottom lane.
Again, the
Indonesia and even Philippines, as years of miscommunication, but for Indonesia, nicer group, by the way, from that lead against Philippines. And we have the Lord marching out the bottom lane. We have the information already for Team Philippines. Viver is there as well. Uses the power of nature, but we are already feeling the damage from Chi. This might be a sandwich play from Fumi Echo. Same with the Vival's positioning. Look at that, Alberto.
Vivero!
It is going to be Chell. Chell is down. That is the marksman of Team Indonesia. Fumi Echo and even Vival has been forced to back away. There is the Guardian's barrier, but Philippines will not force an extended team fight.
They did get a kill onto Chell. The wonderful usage of the Fire Slash and Vivero's flicker play. They would have wanted to go for more, but they're going to be content with just one kill onto Chell. Still, the lead for Indonesia.
Oh, Daigon almost
no.
pulled out Vivian out of that bush.
Have to be careful about that.
And Domino Blast
Penalty
touches
zone?
at none. And the penalty zone has been used as well. We have the
Mystic
battle of
Field.
marksman, Mystic Field, plus the Dawning Light. We have
Alberto,
Perez out.
Alberto.
Alberto and Fumi Echo.
No
The
Mortal
question
Coil.
is, who is gonna take the Lord?
Oh.
It's gonna be Vival of Team Indonesia, but Fumi Echo is now low on life. Vival and the rest of Indonesia will go for the free hit. They have Chell. The Mosque of the Philippines is at the bottom lane. Diagon is down. Alberto is there as well, but to rather go for the split push at the bottom lane.
That will be definitely a push coming out from Perez to kind of equalize the economy. A positive net trade for Indonesia, but the Philippines, they were able to cut their losses. But they found the Perez, and that will be massive for Indonesia. The gold laner of Philippines out for 35 seconds. This could mean a lot of turret pushes as they found Alberto within Vival. Look at Fumieko connected to one of the flickers to just get out. Daigon gonna be put very low. They will just get out. Oh, they hit Alberto this time.
Another mixed defeat again with the Chini and the rest of the players of Indonesia. They have the Lord at the top lane. 9 seconds. Paris is going to be available for the defense, but the long range damages from Indonesia is just massive and destroying the formation of Philippines.
This is really, really hard for Team Philippines. Genie has been spamming the Dawning Light.
Fumieko connecting onto two.
Fumieko though, we...
Dawning Light!
Amores!
Okay, it's gonna be Amores down for the side of Team Philippines and Alberto as well. One shot from Vivero. There's no front line for the side of Team Philippines as they are slowly dying in the hands of the Indonesian team. Last player to defend the base is gonna be Daigon. There is
the final slash, but
for
the top
Indonesia, the top lane as well. Vival on the free hits. It is gonna be a wipeout for Indonesia. And our gold medalists for the 32nd SEA Games, MLBB Indonesia.